Hang on 1 second, everybody. Just getting this windshield straightened up. I think that's good. All right, everybody. It is Friday morning. Happy Friday. Happy Friday for all the office dwellers. There we go. Let's do that. I gotta make that a default. I'm gonna figure that out one day. Let's get Rosie turned on. We're gonna turn on Rosie. Come here, girl. All right. Rosie. Look, this
Connected to YouTube live stream WQSJYDGCWYE.
There we go.
Connected to YouTube live stream WQSJYDGCWYE.
There you go. She read all the letters this time. She didn't try to create a word out of it. I kind of like it better. I like it when she tries to make a word. All right. It is Friday morning. It's 5:04 Eastern Time. 58 degrees here in Hampstead. It's cool outside, actually. Like, I've turned the air conditioner off, but I don't know what... I don't know what to do with the fan. I got the fan on number 1 because I don't want it to be, like, muggy in here, but I also don't want warm air blowing on me. I think this is good. But yeah, it's actually very cool out. I mean, there's, like, no humidity. This is highly unusual for July. Like, it's cool. It's very cool. Not cool like, hey, that's cool. Cool like it's temperature cool. 2 deliveries today. We've got Lenny's and WhatADay. Lenny's is a pretty light delivery. We're in the middle of a week. They get a delivery yesterday and tomorrow, so it's just a light delivery for them. And WhatADay, how many donuts? I think it was 132, maybe. It's a pretty good number of donuts. They've got a good sized delivery. And we're ready to roll. Seatbelt on, lights on, here we go. Let's get out there and pursue happiness. Here we go. Somebody walked by the bakery as I was pulling out. That was highly unusual, and it startled me. It startled me, everybody. I think I've seen her before, though. I'm not sure where she works, but she's... All right, we got a couple of cars that are coming. One car is coming, and they've got a red light, so I'm gonna go. Oh, what just happened? Hang on. You know what? I bet I didn't. Hang on. We got a situation. Pull in here. I think one of my trays shifted over. All right, hang on, everybody. We got this. There's only cookies back there. It's not that much. Yeah, it's only the cookies. All right, so let's put you there. This is what happens when you don't strap them on, guys. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't take much. There we go. All right, very good. So it was only the Danish. Yeah, there we go. The Danish just slid over on top of each other. They're good. They're all good. Woo! Maybe that's why the suspenseful music was playing. That's another reason why I put the Danish on top. Because when they slide, nothing really happens to them when they bump into each other. You know what I'm saying? All right, here we go. See what happens if you don't. So basically what just happened was, you know the bungee cord? You've probably seen me strap the bungee cord across the, well, it wasn't there. Okay, here we go. They got a red light again. All good. Look, now it's steaming up in the car. This is what happened when I turned the air conditioner off. I should have just left the air conditioner alone. All right. They have paved the other side of the road now. So they made some progress in the last 2 days. I don't want to use the windshield wiper. I think this is inside that we're steaming up because I turned the air conditioner off. So now I'm going to put the air conditioner back on, freeze my butt off. No, I'm not really freezing my butt off. There we go. All right, let's start over again. Lenny's has a very light delivery. Lenny's has a very light delivery, thank goodness. And WhatADay is in the cabinet. And here we go. It's Friday morning, 5:09. I'm still ahead of time. See, it doesn't take much for those trays to shift around if you're not careful. We do have a trail of commuters back there, but they're about maybe 20 car lengths behind us. That car right there is not even going.
Donna says morning Craig. Now Donna says wow dark.
It is dark, right? I think, yeah, this feels weird. All right, we're going now. We're going. We've got, we do have some commuters behind us, but yes, it does seem very dark, and it's clear. I mean, it's not cloudy. Temperature's very cool. We're only 58 degrees. There's no humidity. So it's a great morning, but it is dark. Well, we are at a month. It's been a month since the days have been getting shorter. So
Donna says no street lights.
No street lights. I do have a truck behind me now with high beams on it. But yeah. This is like, this seems to be a lot, Wednesday, no. It's kind of weird. Wednesday morning, I think I was early on Wednesday too. Maybe it was just as dark. I don't know, but I was thinking the same thing. I mean, this is cool for July. know that there's one truck behind us that is definitely going to go flying by at the first opportunity. Here we go. He does not want to wait. The other group of cars is still pretty far back. But it's always later. Friday mornings are always a lot later than the other 4 days. How was your Thursday? Our weather was amazing. We've had like really, like yesterday was not too hot either. It was sunny. It was very nice weather. I wasn't on the computer much yesterday. I was on Wednesday.
Donna says good and yours. Now Donna says went to a thrift store.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't really do anything. So yesterday was sunny. It was kind of like hung out around the house and stuff. I wasn't on the computer.
Donna says all books there were 25 cents.
Oh, that's good. Wow. Buy a bunch. Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday after the deliveries, I worked on my new thumbnail. So I got that done.
Donna says no, just one for crafting. Now Donna says old dictionary.
God, dictionaries, remember dictionaries. Tell where Ohio. It's Ohio's license plate. Wow. Looks different.
Donna says has neat pictures.
Yeah, you know what? I never thought of that. Like old books would have interesting illustrations and pictures in them. That's true.
Donna says tell me about your day again.
Well, yesterday, what did I end up doing? Oh, you know what I did yesterday a little bit? So, first of all, Wednesday afternoon, I worked on the thumbnail. So I'm going to have, this is the last day I'm using my original thumbnail. I'm going to a new thumbnail beginning tomorrow for the scheduled live streams. Like I change it once the live stream's over, but when I'm scheduling my live streams, I'm going to have a different thumbnail that I use all the time. That I did on Wednesday. Yesterday, so we talked about my cassette tape with the theme songs from TV shows on that tape, and I started listening to it, and then I went to rewind it because I wanted to hook it up to the computer and record it, like make a digital recording of it. And when I rewound it, the section where the tape is like, I guess it's some kind of glue or something, it's fastened to the wheel, well, that broke. So the tape is good. The tape is definitely good because I heard part of it, but when I rewound it, the connection to the little wheel that is inside the cassette broke. So I couldn't play it anymore, but I am going to fix it. So I did that. And then, of course, there were other tapes in there, so I started listening. So I had made a tape, an audio tape on a cassette recorder when I was 18 years old, and it was about a half an hour of me talking about it. Like, instead of writing it in a journal, I did an audio recording instead. So it's just sort of like stuff about life. It was very interesting. It was very interesting to hear my 18-year-old self talking about what was going on in my life at the time.
Donna says hard to repair.
I don't think it's going to be hard to repair. I think the hardest thing, I'm going to watch, I wasn't online, so, but I want to go and look up how to open up a cassette tape. I think I've repaired them. I think when I was little, I used to be able to repair them, but I just want to make sure I don't break anything when I open up the cassette tape. You know, like I need to open up that plastic container. It's pretty easy to fix, and it's not, the tape isn't actually broken. It's just the end that attaches to the little feeder thing. So I want to make sure I use the right, like there's probably some kind of glue. I mean, my first thought is like super glue, but I want to make sure I'm doing that right.
Donna says that must be interesting to listen to your younger self.
It was very, very, very interesting. Very interesting. It kind of sent me down this whole, I went down a whole rabbit hole about that, and I found some old stuff that I'd written. It was pretty crazy. I had recorded this, and on a day when I was home, I think I was home by myself because my mom and her sister, my aunt, and my younger brother, the three of them had gone to New York for a day trip. I guess they probably did a bus trip or something. We used to do a lot of, there used to be bus trips that people would go up to New York to see a show and stuff like that. I don't remember exactly what they were up there for, but they weren't home. So it was just me and the dogs. And my first ever dog, the dog that I got when I was 9 years old, his name was Schroeder. And I actually said, and Schroeder, you know, like while I'm talking, I said, Schroeder's on the sofa. He's doing good. He's 10 years old. And, or he was going to be turning 10 years old in September. And it was pretty wild. Our other dog was behind the TV because she was afraid it was we weren't having a thunderstorm, but I think it was windy or something. So she was afraid that we were going to have a thunderstorm. So she was behind the TV. And this was back when the TV was like a piece of furniture. like it was a console that sat in the corner of the room. Oh, and we were gonna be getting cable TV. I think in a couple of weeks. I mentioned that in a couple of weeks we're going to be getting cable TV, and I was kind of excited about that. So I made this tape before I ever had cable TV. I mean, it was just crazy. But yeah, it was very, very interesting. I talked about where I was working. Well, I actually was between jobs at that point. It was right after, this was like a week after Gino's had shut down. And then at the end of the tape, I say something like, I forget exactly how I worded it, but basically I said, I'm gonna end the tape now, but hopefully, like someday I'll sit back and listen to this, and maybe I'll be like 40 years old. If I only knew that I'd be more like 60, that's crazy. At least in that tape I sound kind of like myself. In the other tape, which I did start to listen to, the one with the beginning of the TV shows, the one where I was taping the start of TV shows, that one was from 1975. So I would have been 11 or 12, depending on what time of year I taped. No, wait a minute, 75. Yeah, I was probably 11. And so my voice had changed. It's like I'm listening to, I hear myself at the beginning of that tape when I say, this is my, I'm going to make this tape of the beginning of TV shows and other songs I might want to put in. But I sound like this. I'm like, hi, I'm going to, I'm like, oh my God. It was kind of funny. I have to record that one. I have to get that one on digital so I can make a video and play it. I think that would be funny. Well, at least funny for me. I think I started to listen to the first show that I did, I think was Good Morning America. But I didn't listen to the whole thing.
Donna says funny.
Yeah. Yeah, I started like pulling out some of the other old tapes. I had to stop myself because I could have spent the whole day doing that. I didn't, but.
Donna says I watched Tuber chat.
Oh, when was that? Was he on Monday, Tuesday? Was he on last night? I think if he's on every 3 days, I think he was that last night?
Donna says yesterday.
Yeah, okay, Thursday night, yeah. I have to catch him live one of these days. He's got a lot of people in that chat that I see around a lot. I mean, a lot of times I'll see, I think Kendra's in there, Hollow's in there. I've seen Sean in there. One time I saw John in there. I don't see John in there too much. Of course, nobody ever sees me in there. I'm always watching it. Replays.
Donna says good advice too.
Yeah, he does. He does have good advice. I think he's been doing it for how many years? 6 years or more? Here. It's kind of smoky here. Or foggy. Something's going on. I don't think it's foggy.
Donna says so this coming week going to do 2 minutes video on Waggy the Book Wagon.
2-minute video. Okay, that sounds like a good idea. Have you recorded any video yet? Like, have you practiced? Or have you recorded some?
Donna says figured out Android editing.
Now is that within YouTube or is it a different app? Like when you're editing, are you doing it when you're in the YouTube app? I've never edited.
Donna says yes, practiced.
I've never edited on my phone.
Donna says no on my phone.
I think that's what Janet did. I don't know how to do that. Or, well, yeah, I've never done it on the phone.
Donna says very limited but will work for me.
Yeah, sometimes the simple stuff is all you really need. Lenny's. Sign is still out. Oh, you know what I was thinking the other day? So, you know, we have this, our contest is going on about when the Lenny.
Now Donna says when you pull up video there is an edit button.
Okay, so it's like connected to the same application you're in when you're doing when you're in YouTube. It's probably YouTube Studio, right? I think that's what they call it. But here's what I was thinking. The Lenny sign is probably not going to be repaired too soon, is what I'm thinking. And the reason I'm saying that is because their van, the window in the van hasn't been working now for a while. And if they haven't fixed that, I'm thinking the sign is probably a lower priority. All right, let me get in there. There he is. I don't even have to tap very loud. He's right there getting it. Good morning. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. gotta get this air conditioner turned down somehow. It's really too cold in the van. All right, here we go. Let's turn that. There we go. I think we only have 3 trays here. All right, so there's our first. They're only getting 16 Danish today. So there's the first 12. Let's see, we're going to be here again tomorrow. Remaining 4, the apple fritter, a couple croissants. That's what you are. Okay. And last but not least, they only got 20. They got 20 chocolate chop cookies. Oh, look, there's one cookie that's good. Okay. 20 chocolate chop cookies, 1 large rainbow cake, 6 raspberry cookies. That's it. Light delivery for them today. Yeah. Friday.
Yep. Friday.
Of course, when you're working on weekends, it's not quite the same. All right. All right, man. Have a good day.
You too.
Let me take this off before I slam the door. Yep. Hit it twice. Comes right back. Yeah, I'm getting the hang of that door. Okay, off to WhatADay we go. Seatbelts on, lights are still on. Still kind of dark. Here we go. Maybe we'll see a deer. So you're planning on the video being about 2 minutes long. That's a good amount of time. And is it gonna, oh, look at this car, like, this car has flashy lights underneath of it. You see that? Like the colors flashing and stuff. A very unique vehicle.
Donna says right now using Google Play on my phone to edit. Now Donna says have to figure out how to transfer to YouTube.
Ah. Okay, I see what you're saying. So it's probably a file somewhere, right? Like when you go into YouTube and it says create, upload a video, or whatever the button's going to say, something like that. Create or upload video. Are you going to be, are you doing it horizontal or vertical? So like, are you making a short that will be 2 minutes long, or are you going to make it?
Donna says, but first have to create video.
True. That is true. That's the first step.
Donna says short like Janet did.
Okay, okay. Where are the deer? Where are the deer? See a couple. Oh, they're a little closer to the road that time. I got a car right behind me. It's a little like fog, sort of. It's a weird kind of fog, though. It's kind of like the fog that lays over water. Like if you have a lake or some kind of body of water and you see that fog that kind of sets over it on the summer morning. It's not like really fog, like a cloud. It doesn't look like it's a cloud. Are you going to talk during the video, or are you going to just put music behind it, or what are you thinking about that way?
Donna says I will talk and tell Waggy's story.
Okay. Oh yeah, you know what? That's good, because if it's 2 minutes long, you can't do a song. 2 minutes long, can't do a song. I like the way that rhymed.
Donna says I was part of a short story reading group. Now Donna says in 1 week we read Japanese science fiction.
Now, I'm assuming that was written in English, though. Now, if you tell me you can read Japanese, I'm going to be very impressed. I really am.
Donna says, and some stories give human characteristics to objects. Now Donna says, no, wish I did.
So they give inanimate objects a personality of some sort. I thought I saw a plane. Oh, there it is. It's way up there. Today's Friday, right?
Donna says, so there was a story about a cardboard box.
There was a story about a cardboard box. The cardboard box sort of had a little life of its own somehow.
Donna says it was so entertaining.
Really?
Now Donna says if it could think.
Oh, like it's carrying stuff around, and somebody's packing it, all that kind of stuff. So like you're living like you're a box. That is kind of interesting. What it would be like to be a cardboard box. That's actually kind of interesting. You know, like if you were just an Amazon box used for delivery, that's a whole different thing than if you were a box somebody put a...
Short gal says, hey Craig and chat. Now Donna says, so when I got the wagon I thought it would be neat if it could think.
Oh yeah, you got to give it a personality. Good morning, New York gal. Happy Friday. Yeah, you can have like a whole story about its life. Toting books around. I mean, if you think about it, there are a lot of different little angles you could put on stories like that. I mean, with the box, you've got delivery boxes, you've got boxes people use to put gifts in. So you could be a box that was holding a gift, and then you got like this person that's all excited when they see you. If you were a gift box.
Donna says just this would be a multi-part series. Now Donna says keep them coming back. Now Donna says hi NY gal.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Do other people have similar carts or wagons? Like, is he going to have friends?
Donna says so at first just Waggy.
And then is there like maintenance you have to do on him? Like, does he have to get his tires fixed up, or yeah, there's a lot of ways you could go with that.
Donna says know just how he helps me.
I like it. I think that sounds like a cute
Donna
story
says
idea.
and where he lives. Now Janet says good morning everyone.
Janet, good morning. Happy Friday.
Now Donna says that's enough for now. Don't want to get overwhelmed.
Well, that's true. That's my motto. Less planning, more doing. So I didn't do it, but I was thinking about doing it yesterday. But you know, there's that Carnival that we saw, was that on Wednesday? I think we drove by it on Wednesday. So I looked it up. I don't think it costs anything to walk around the Carnival grounds. I looked it up. It looks like you can buy a wristband that will allow you to ride all the rides. But if I went there to film, the only ride I'd really want to get on is maybe the Ferris wheel. I'm not going to get on the zipper. Or the thing that, what's it called? Kind of spin around in circles. I'm not going to do that. But I was thinking about taking a video at the Carnival. I've only got 2 more nights to do that though. So the Carnival started on the 20th and it ends on the 25th. So tomorrow night is the last night.
Janet says that would be cool. The Hampstead Carnival is next week. Now Donna says a video from a Ferris wheel would be neat.
I think it would be cool. I think it'd be cool to just like walk around and just see the games, like make a video with little cuts showing the games that people. Well, Janet, do you think is the Reese Fire Department one, how does that compare to the one in Hampstead? Is it bigger, smaller? What do you think? Where's Hampstead's? Do they do it behind the fire department? I think it'd be kind of cool. So I looked online. Get this though. How much do you think it costs for one night? Okay, so one night you go there and you get the wristband that will allow you to ride all the rides.
Janet says I haven't been to Reese, but I think it's bigger than Hampstead.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll...
Now Janet says it's at the high school. Free to walk around.
Oh, high school. Okay. I'll have to check that one out too. That's next week. So how much do you think it costs to buy the wristband? Don't look it up. Don't look it up. How much do you think it costs to buy the wristband so that you can ride all the rides one night? Any guesses? I was kind of surprised. Let me put it that way.
Janet says I think the wristbands are $25. That's my guess.
Yeah, they are. I think it was 26. Well, wait a minute though. It was $26 until last night. And then tonight and tomorrow night, it's $31. $31. I mean, if you were going there to ride the rides, maybe that's probably the best way to go. Because I have no idea what it costs to ride one ride. It sounded like a lot of money for a carnival. Unless it comes with like a free hot dog or something. But I don't think it does. I mean, like, what if you had a couple of kids, man? Next thing you know, you're spending over $100 to go to the... That's not even food. That's just the rides. I thought that sounded like a lot. I haven't been to a carnival in a long time.
Donna says per person, not affordable for family.
I know, that's what I was thinking. I mean, I haven't been to the carnival for a long time, obviously, because I was kind of surprised by that amount. But I guess it's reasonable.
Donna says some families.
Yeah, what if you had like 3 kids? If you had 3 kids and that's 5. So you're over $100 just for rides. Then you got to factor in the food. But anyway, I think I might go. I think I might try to go there. They don't start until 6 though. And now it's going to be really crowded. Like probably last night would have been a better night. Although crowds would be good for the video.
Donna says crazy.
Crowds would be good for the video. So I don't know. I don't know. Parking's probably kind of nutty. Janet, you should make a video, post it on your channel. Your subscribers are anxiously awaiting your next video.
Janet says haha, I know right. Janet says I do have a video I want to put together from my trip to OC last week.
Like a beyond a short, you mean? Like a horizontal video? Is that what you mean?
Janet says it would be a short.
Oh, it's still, okay.
Janet says I haven't reached the skill level of a full video yet.
Well, the full video, it could be, it doesn't have to be long. But it probably, yeah, it might take some more editing. Janet, earlier I was telling Donna I had I was going through some old cassette tapes I made when I was like a teenager, and I found one where for like 30 minutes, it was like a audio version of a journal. I was like, what is this guy doing? Oh, that was tricky. That was tricky. To avoid that red light. So I have a 30-minute tape of myself talking about life in general when I was 18 years old. It was kind of interesting. I might have to save it, take pieces of it out, clip little pieces of it, figure out ways to, here we go. It was from the summer of 1982. Let's see if they come out. You think they're going to come out? You think they saw me? What time is it? 6:09.
Janet says that was probably fun to listen to.
Or early. Yeah, it was very interesting. Like I was sitting in the living room and Schroeder was on the sofa. Sheila was behind the TV. Kelly, so my brother and my mother and my aunt were in New York for the day. I guess I should call them. They're not coming. They're not coming.
Janet says typical Sheila.
Yeah, she was a little weird. I think in the video I even said something about how she's a little off. Here we go. I'm gonna call. I'm calling them. Calling them. Oh, there they are. Oh. Good morning. See, if I just sit there long enough, they always come. All right, WhatADay's got a pretty good size order today. Let's get this going. Oh, you know what I noticed too? So on Wednesday, I created my new thumbnail for my live stream. When I'm setting up a live stream, when I schedule them, I think I put some out there so you might be able to see what it's going to look like. But I was looking for a picture with a tray of donuts because I wanted to put that on the side of the thumbnail, which I did do. But it was very hard for me to find a picture where I was holding the tray of donuts and smiling. Like, I don't smile very much. I didn't realize that until I started going through my videos. I was like, so I was clicking on videos and getting to the WhatADay delivery, you know, because I always do this, but I never smile. Which I thought was very strange because I feel like I smile, but I really don't. Look, I'm always like this. And I thought there were times when I actually purposely posed for a picture. Somebody just typed something. I'm waiting for her to say it while I'm over by the van. Hold on. I thought I saw a message pop up on the screen.
Donna says, pause, it's serious work, LOL.
Serious
now
work.
Donna says, here is your cons.
Yeah. Well, I found one. It's actually probably from the 3rd of July. Because all the donuts were red, white, and blue. So that's the one I'm going to use. I might change it up. I don't know. I don't know if I like it. Let me know what you guys think when you look at it. I tried to include, oh, these are all glazed. I tried to get a tray with, oh, you know what I should do? Let me find one. Not that one. This is a good one. Oh, maybe I'll hold it closer to myself too, because the tray was like too far over, so it covered part of the van. Anyway, I don't know. I might stick with the one I have. It's not bad. Look, 6 and 5. 6. Those cinnamon buns are crazy. And here are the mini Danish and the cronuts. Mini Danish and the... I gotta smile more. But seriously, I went back and I was like watching them and I'm like, okay, Craig. For God's sake, you never smile. Steve's over there drinking his coffee. Ooh. Good morning. There's a bucket full of potatoes. Have a good one, guys. I'm gonna smile now all the time. There we go. Deliveries are done. And I don't think, nah, we don't need gas today. Tomorrow maybe. What's tomorrow? Saturday. Alright, so we won't see Crystal, but that's okay. It is really cool out today. I'm like, can't get over this temperature. This is not July temperatures. I mean, it's 56 degrees here. It hasn't even gotten any warmer yet. Show you, this is the guy that I'm talking about every day. Oh, look, she's putting the umbrella out. I got the camera pointed over there. As she pulls the umbrellas out. People are going to sit outside, drink their coffee, and eat their donuts. Hampstead's Carnival is next week. I wonder if the rides from Reese. Am I saying that right, by the way? Is it Reese? I wonder if those rides go to Hampstead. Some of them. It's been a long time since I worked in the carnival industry. I was a carny. No, I was never a carny. I made that up. I do want to maybe go to the Maryland State Fair, though. The Maryland State Fair is at the end of August. So I think I want to do that. Slowing down. There's that guy. Oh, there's a car in front of him. Like, why is this guy hitting the brakes? We have a very slow automobile ahead of him. Very slow. I don't understand why we're going so slow. Although it looks like it's bumping around a lot. Is it like an Amish thing? Do horses run 40 miles an hour? No. It's got to be a Jeep. See how bumpy it is? I don't know if you can tell. So, this is...
Janet says, Kate and I saw Justin Bieber at the Maryland State Fair long ago when he was up and coming.
Wow. And now he was at FIFA. Did you see him at FIFA? I saw Brad Paisley. Brad Paisley, yeah. I saw him there 1 year. That's pretty cool. I mean, the Maryland State Fair is pretty... I think that would be worthwhile. Why is this person? Just so you know, you probably don't have the... You don't really get the sense of speed, but we're going like 40 miles an hour. So, it's a little crazy how slow we're going right now. This person should actually pull over and let everybody go by, but it doesn't look like they're going to do that. And I'm smelling fuel. Like you can, whatever they're, I don't know if it's, oh, there they go. So This is the vehicle that is holding everybody up. It's hard to pass people on this road though on a weekday morning going this direction. It looks like they're driving on the right-hand side of the vehicle.
Janet says it looks like a toy car.
It's going about as fast as one too. You know, like they really should pull over and let everybody go by because we got a whole line of traffic. Oh yeah, we got it. We got it.
Janet says he is pedaling as fast as he can.
He really, it looked like he was. He is. He's doing his best. But it really wouldn't hurt anything if he just could have pulled over to the shoulder for a minute to let everybody go by. For a while. I don't know. Are we gonna make it? Yeah, no.
And it says we should do another ride along.
We should. Any day. I'm ready any day. I want to get a video of a train riding along that railroad track. Like maybe my vision is more grand than it will actually be. But I just had this kind of thought of being like next to the train track, not too close enough, and seeing the train come. But I was going to look online, and I wasn't online really yesterday, but I was going to look online and see if you can tell when trains are scheduled to come along that track. Like, do they ride along that track every day at the same time, and I just absolutely never see it? Because I've never seen the train that runs next to the Route 30, which is the way we go up to the bakery. I don't ever see the train. But I know it's an active railroad track. I mean, I know the trains do go by there. But when do they go? Is it like the middle of the night? Do you ever see them during the day? I want to get a train movie. I actually want to ride a train. I want to take a train ride to Philadelphia. Oh, look at this guy running. Gee, easy. He must have known.
Now Janet says I believe one passes through around 1 in the morning each day.
1 in the morning. Oof. I need to find a spot where it's lit up enough that you'd see it. Can you hear it? Can you hear the train from your house?
Janet says I have also seen it in the middle of the day, not often.
I did look online that I could.
Janet says or it comes through each day, but I've become so accustomed to it that I don't hear it.
Yeah, that might be what's happened. I remember I would hear it in the early morning when I was, like, I mean, now I'm talking about like 30, 40 years ago. I think it's the same track. I think a train would be cool. I think riding on a train would be cool. I've got to write down these ideas and organize them. Right now they're all just flying around in my head, willy-nilly.
Janet says you could film from the little train station in Hampstead.
Oh yeah, I know. I know the one you're talking about. It's not far from the car wash, right? Isn't it like in that area? I might have that wrong. Go wash the van again.
Janet says correct.
that little pond back there had the like foggy, whatever you call that, mist over it. Get cooler. Probably have to wear a sweatshirt tomorrow. No, not really. Very comfortable weather for yard work though. Like I was cutting the grass and it's actually extremely comfortable. Like middle of the day, late afternoon. Weird because we had like the 90-degree temperatures earlier in the summer this year.
Janet says I like these types of summer days.
Yeah, it's extremely nice. Like I don't even know what the temperature, what's it supposed to go up to today? Is everybody having this? Everybody experiencing the cool.
Janet says I think high 70s.
Yeah, like that's crazy, right? For July? Like it's late July and we're having like May. We're having May temperatures and I think we had July temperatures in May. Maybe the whole world is shifting. we did have that hot spell right in time for the 4th of July. Cows are all spread out.
Janet says sorry to ask this again, but what video editing tool do you use?
I do it on the computer, and I use one called Clipchamp. Clipchamp. It's a Microsoft thing. So I think it's like, if you have Microsoft applications, I think it's included in that. Like I don't pay for it. But it's pretty easy to use, and it does everything I need to do. I use Photoshop for like my thumbnails and stuff. That one I do have to pay for. But I've always used Photoshop. That one's not so easy to use. Like, if you haven't used it before, there's a decent learning curve to Photoshop. But Clipchamp's pretty easy for video, which sounds kind of weird. Like, the picture, the photo editing to me is a little more complicated than the video editing. It's kind of weird. All right, here we are. One customer from Pennsylvania just went in. Oh, there we go. Boop, boop. I think I just finished my coffee. Timing. All right, everybody. I will bid you all adieu. I hope everybody has a great day. Enjoy the nice cool temperatures if you're experiencing them as well. And we'll be back tomorrow. Same time, same place, same station. Oh, let me know. Remember, tomorrow my thumbnail is going to look different. Just so you know. It's not going to be the same. So let me know when you see that if you think it looks all right or not. I don't know. I haven't decided whether I like that or not. I think I do, but, you know, we'll see. All right, everybody. Take it easy. Have a great day. And I will talk to you later.